looking to try and push on forwards. Ernie leads the charge, up to the two blue crates, jumps the gap, drops to hit the deck, smokes out wide to try and get the off angle. A knock goes over to Konina Power as they take a fight on the hillside with Zeus around the windmills. Axa going low. 2 players down now for Konina Power. Gonzo mounts up, tries to get a new angle as Black-White will get flushed on out. As that's kills coming in thick and fast down towards NOVA-XQF, as now it's Zeus who can third party into this fight as well. And everything's starting to pop off. NOVA-XQF, I believe that's them going very, very low. RRQ, all 4 players standing, and Konina Power all but done as Frozen's out in the blue.
Quickly check in with Futbolist after that nice little push from Lutz. They found a position over towards this northwest side where not a lot of teams are currently congregating. So they're in a really good spot. Zeus continued to take that fight between them and Konina Power. Gonzo trying his best to crawl into the circle whilst he is down. Navi now out. It will look like Frozen makes his way over to. So Konina Power could possibly remain in this game with 2 players, but 8 teams now remain as the next circle will pop. Let's see where it goes. This could really change things up depending on the position. Down towards the south, not really any compound remaining within this one. Just the barest amount of NOVA-XQFs as well as Klas Athletics.
RRQ, remember, they were tied for first place on 26 points now, so they can streak out ahead of the Abrupt Slayers, who went down a lot earlier. And it's consistency that's seeing everyone safe here, although RRQ, they take a knock. Klas Athletics, they are echoing back and forth, 1 for 1, blow for blow, blank. They trade it off.
RRQ, take 1 knock. NOVA-XQF, that's Powerboy down now for the team.
Oh. Knock sent over towards Rex for Team Secret against the Futbolist onslaught right now. They will have to move down south pretty sharpish. As Futbolist looking to try and swarm around. They are on the back foot, but Secret potentially caught up in this compound. Might find it difficult to leave, but High Boy out the back, trying to give them an escape route.
I think that right now, Team Secret need to get rid of Futbolists. This is probably high priority for them. Power Triple Eight with 1 knock on hand gives a little bit of breathing room to them. That's Powerboy taking down D2E. So NOVA-XQF continuing their reign towards this south side.
NOVA-XQF, RRQ, and Klas Athletics right now waiting for someone to make that first move. Sprays coming in from Power Triple Eight, who again have to make that push. Such a tricky spot, and they all mount up. 4 to a vehicle for Power Triple Eight this late in the circle. If you get done, you're going to go down right into the middle. Such a risky play, but they managed to get into the zone, and that might just give them the advantage they need against Futbolist, against Team Secret.
Team Secret just are not having a good time right now. Great nades coming through. Futbolist, they want to claim zone here. Move to the front. Lovazin jumps around the side. That's 1 kill already found.
Oh, no.
Great jump shot from Matoy. Beautiful stuff, and will survive. Eye shot still up here. Matoy has to try and get out of there as soon as possible, but the blue is ticking.
2 players alive. Matoy gets knocked across the way. Eye shots tries to stand tall, but Power Triple Eight are ready and waiting with open arms. However, Jimmy lands the shots from the sidelines. That is all the teams on the north now eliminated. Power Triple Eight behind their rock, looking to hold strong right now. The circle will shift, and it will favor one of these 4 teams. All 4 points of the compass occupied right now, and Power Triple Eight are blessing their lucky stars as it shifts out northwest.
This is beautiful for them. They have a lot of hard cover that they're currently holding down. Klas Athletics will have to leave their compound to RRQ. Trying to find a pick onto NOVA-XQF. There's the first one. King goes down. This is a really important game for RRQ. They have not held the trophy of a championship as of yet, but they've always been chasing it. And if they get some more points on here, it will be looking good for them at the start of this finals.
Power Triple Eight trying to zone them away, looking for that res. A single nade would prove really quite bothersome for them. RRQ, they're down to 1.
Yeah.
G9 hiding out in the warehouse. Nade over the top. That's a Molotov, sorry, to stop Paraboy on the close peaks, but really, what is there left in the tank? Looking for the angle there, can't quite find it on the Molotov. Now G9 wants to get these reses. Paraboy reads it, moves on over the wall. Klas Athletics, they need to try and take some real estate in the meantime. And that's a Molotov. Did that just finish off both of them for Paraboy?
Goodness me. Like you said, that was open like a book for Paraboy. He was just straight through those chapters. Great read from him. Now moves forward with the smokes unleashed by Jimmy. Now they can get further into this circle. Power AAA are down on their knees. They have really taken a lot of hits. Jimmy survives, brushes that one off like it's nothing.
It's not even a problem. Klas Digital Athletics clashing now with Power 888 around the side of the rock. NOVA-XQF will have to try and snake their way through, and Power 888 should be worried. It's a 3 versus 2 if they take the fight that way. But they just don't have the info at this moment. Ice looking to try and play backstop. Paraboy spotted out. Functioning perfectly. One player now standing for NOVA-XQF. It's Jimmy. Klas Digital Athletics pop the nades over the top, looking to try and push them off the rocks, try and force them into an unfavorable fight. 4 versus 3. Nades sent back, however, and might just find what they're looking for. Triple T's going to hit the deck. Jimmy, last player standing, snaking in for NOVA-XQF. Looking to mount up and spray on in. Gets a lot of damage done, but Silas stands tall. Gooey around the rock, not quite able to finish that off. Solus goes low. Silas, he might not have any HP, but it's not even going to matter. Klas Digital Athletics rampage across the tundra.
Absolute fantastic game from Klas Digital Athletics. It felt like they were in control the entirety of that time. Wonderful stuff from them. Power 888 though, Ice with 7 kills on 4. What a performance from this guy. We kept coming back onto his camera so many times. He dealt with 4 AM. But RRQ, this is actually quite a good game for them, and I like their rotations. It seemed smart, and they were ready to press advantages when they had them, push forward towards NOVA-XQF. Unfortunately, in the end, Paraboy did some Paraboy things, and it just did not go well for them.
Fantastic stuff, and Team Secret as well, having a good game after what has been a slow start. So hopefully that's a little bit of a kick up the backside for them to get things started. Well, we'll have to wait and see what they have in store for us for the rest of today. Let's head back over to the analyst desk.
Yeah, honestly, really great to see Power AAA. I mean, obviously we'll talk about Klas in a second, but for Power AAA KPS, they were in, I think, 15th place. And they were able to show up in this game. And that's the Power AAA KPS that we've known. This is the team that we saw in like 2 weeks of League Play, Max, who on the last day qualified for the Super Weekend out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, I also gave them the title in the league stage of like, the God Slayers. Like, they would take down like teams that like renowned in the scene and in that tournament specifically. And I think that overall they have been able to prove once again that they are still on top of their game. They're still fragging it out in big ways. There was still like a super ballsy move at one point, like 4-man car rotation in a fuming car. I was like, oh, if they make it to the rock, like that's going to be one of the strongest positions. But it was a high risk, high reward kind of play. And it did indeed like reward them with like so many frags. Not chicken dinner, but still just the kills alone is still worthwhile.
And the good thing about that play is that it showed their awareness. They were so aware of all the other fights going on that they waited just for the right time to actually make that push, which I love to see them in. As you said, that was pretty much, I think if they wouldn't have done that, they wouldn't have ended up where they ended up at the end of the game. Love seeing that once. So one of the other things that I wanted to talk about that John was able to talk about there as well is Team Secret. Being able to kind of just scratch off that top teens placing that they were having in the previous matches, whether it was 16th place, 15th place, now being able to get 5th place with 5 kills, that's good. And then we have 4 AM. I believe they ended up in 12th place with not that many kills either. So a lot of chances for other teams to be able to step up, and this is good to see.
When I was looking at Team Secret in that compound at one point versus the side of Futbolist, like they stayed there for so long, I thought I was watching Attack on Titan. I was like literally like, they put like wall Maria around them and they're just like, we're staying here, we're not moving whatsoever. And then they got breached by the Titans. There was Futbolist, but like, you know what, we're going to fight back, we're going to crack into the back of your neck and we're going to take you down.